I'm the one that came here with the cure. I came here with honesty. I told you when I first learned how to do this shit, I was fucking clueless. I changed and contorted everything. I abandoned this, abandoned that, and I had it in year 3, almost 3.5 years. I had it, but I tweaked and messed around with it for another year or 2 years, going on 6 year. That's when I knew what I was looking for. So it's not easy to find yourself. And some of you may hear that and think, man, I'm not doing this for 6 years. I need to work right now. You're going to fucking fail. You just said, I have to do this for 6 years or I'm never going to be able to make money. No, I'm saying with that mindset, you're going to fail. Because I subscribe to the idea wherever I got to go in this, as long as I arrive in 20 years, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. If I'm there in 20 years where I don't have to have a job, I'm a success. So I made a lot of room for taking a lot of time, making mistakes, learning a lot about shit that I thought I was going to learn real quickly, but discovered I was on the right track by like having a broader horizon for me getting to what would be considered success. I don't want to spend a year learning how to do this. Ain't no way I would do 6 years and not be able to find consistently profitable. No way, no way. Can't do it. But you'd be willing to go to college for 4 years with no guarantee of a job and go into $100,000 of fucking debt. You're willing to go through some kind of trade school bullshit program with no guarantee that you're going to be able to make a living doing that job or be good enough to be gainfully employed just because you got a certificate. Nothing's guaranteed, folks. So it's easy to talk yourself out of this. And if you allow your friends and your family and influences and social media to pattern what it is that you should have and subscribe to as a mindset, you're fucked. I felt that. I went through that at 20 years old. It's human nature to be like that. But you're running your own company here. Some of you are just about to start your own enterprise, your own business, your own empire. And you're letting the fucking opinions of maggots and shitholes tell you what you're going to be doing to be successful. And they're living in their mother's fucking basement. They just graduated high school 2 years ago. And you're letting their opinion about you and what you should be doing. You're listening to that. A bunch of text on a post. Or some fucking clowns making videos. Talking about something that everybody sees working. That's insanity. But that's also these same people that are failures. They want to hurt something that's hurt them. They can't rise above what I put out there that you're all having for free. For free. With the receipts that it fucking works. With real money, with demo, in my hands or out of my hands. Other people all around the world, different walks of life, different age brackets, different sexes, different whatever the fuck it is. Diversity. The people that come here and want to learn how to do this stuff, they have no excuse why they can't leave with knowing something that can change the trajectory of their financial future. You have no excuse. None. I teach you how to do it properly. I tell you it's going to take a little bit longer than you want it to be, but it's normal. Don't be afraid of that. Take notes when you watch the videos, so that way you don't have to come back to that fucking video and give me more ad revenue. Don't buy my fucking books. Come on. I'm stopping at the height. All this bullshit that they're going to try to tell you. If I'm in here to rook you from, I could literally do it right now. You would gladly fucking send me money. I don't want your fucking money. You worry about all the wrong shit and just listen. Just put the work, all the effort into things that you're trying to combatively fight against. Take that energy and turn around and say, okay, let me just put it into this. I had so many trolls on Baby Pips that are now profitable, consistently profitable fucking traders using my stuff. You know what they learned? The free shit right up there on 2022. I was one of the guys on Baby Pips that talk shit about you, man, but I gotta be honest with you. What you just showed, I was wrong. Thank you. I wish you luck. Let me know what you keep doing with it. I'm not here to be the villain. I'm not here to hurt anybody. If you sell something, if you sell education, if you're selling signals, How's it going to hurt you if you use the information I'm making available for free and it makes you better? And then your customers don't even need to know. They don't even need to know that you use my shit. I'm looking out for your customers more than you are. But you're not going to undermine anything I've already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already in motion. People already have it in their hands. They can't forget what's already been taught. And they can fucking make money with it. There's nothing anybody can do. Nothing. All that drama, all that fucking wasted energy. Look around, man. Shit's getting fucking hard. You know, I've shared enough and turned enough people into profitable students that are able to do this independently, because understand this. Everybody that has these withdrawals in their live account and or funded accounts and have been interviewed, and you see them proving it with receipts, I'm extremely proud of them. I don't care what the denomination is, how much you pulled out. If you're doing it and you learned from me, I'm so proud of that. Because you did it on your own. I didn't tell you when to get in. I didn't tell you when to close the trade. And anybody on the outside looking in, they have to deal with that because it's transferred knowledge. You learned. And now you're independent now. We don't have a symbiotic relationship. And I'm proving it when I cut it off. Some of you are scared, like, I'm not going to be motivated. This is what's going to have you turn back to yourself to be motivating yourself. I've talked enough about this in Twitter Spaces, and people have put it on YouTube. Go find them. My whole core content. I'm teaching you things that's going to be impactful. Not just about the source material that I'm talking about in the discussion, but relating things that's going to come up using that information. You want to learn that stuff. That's the stuff that matters more. They're the answers to the questions that you have not come up against yet. But because you're too new, and most of you that are young and male, you're too fucking stupid to know better. You don't know that you're going to end up in that situation. But I've already gave you the solution. I've already gave you the coping mechanism to replace that thought process with something more appropriate that eliminates that problem. But for the folks that are smart enough to know that I'm giving you the answers before I ask you the questions, before the market demands an answer to that question from you personally, it's advantageous for you to consider how you might react in those circumstances. But as a 20-year-old, I didn't think like that. And you're not thinking like that now either. So you have to take what I'm sharing and weigh it out. It's not filler. I'm telling you what it is that you need to know. I'm guiding you. I'm teaching you from real world experience where I've hurt myself financially. I've taken accounts to zero, not doing the things I'm telling you. This is what I learned not to do anymore. And this is what I changed my perspective and what I learned from this experience. So that way you don't have to go through it. Why would you want to shun something like that away? Like, why would you want to discount that? That's value. That's wisdom that's costing you nothing. And just because you haven't experienced these circumstances yet, you will. And if you don't know how to deal with it, you're going to wreck yourself or talk yourself completely out of it. And you'll stay working at Jiffy fucking Lube, changing oil and maybe looking for a different job at Walmart, months later. Doing routine, mundane little bullshit ton of jobs, never really amounting to anything and always in lack. I did that same shit. Almost 30 jobs. Almost 30 of them. Bouncing around trying to figure out what the hell I wanted to do. This is what I was made for. And the proof of it is I've turned other people into profitable, consistently profitable traders. And I'm extremely proud of all of you. And I'm extremely thankful that the Lord has given me the opportunity and the skill set to be able to transfer it to you. And while I'm at this peak, to cancel any final argument about it, it's perfect timing. Because if it was in it for me to market something, sell something to you, do the math. I could do it easily. And you wouldn't even think bad about it, because I've said in the past, they're going to do mentorship. If I said I'm starting one right now, you'd forget I said that. You're like, I'm glad he's doing it. Here's my money. Teach me. Show me. But there isn't any of that coming. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't need money. I don't need you to tell me I'm good or my stuff works. I'm convinced of it already. I don't need that. I want you to use it and feel confident using it and share with me what you're doing with it. That's all.